You're sitting on your couch, replaying conversations, dissecting scenarios, trapped in the maze of your own thoughts, wondering why every decision feels like a mental tug of war. Feeling like your mind has a mind of its own, overanalyzing every situation, leaving you drowning in a sea of what if. If you ever had this experience, trust me, you're not alone. Where could we go in life if we just stopped getting stuck in our heads and just violently took actions towards our goals? Let's explore some ways to do that, but it might not be what you want to hear. So in this video, I'm going to reveal the real reason we overthink, specific techniques and simple methods anyone can use to overcome the mental battle with your thoughts, and give you some real-world examples that I've spent countless of hours researching, as well as my own personal experience. Before going into the details, let me show you what happened when I used to overthink everything and the positive transformation I had when I stopped. This used to be me, overwhelmed by the relentless waves of overthinking, a prisoner to stress, seeking comfort in food and overeating. The toll on my body was real, y'all, and the excess weight was a reflection of my internal battle within. I didn't know what to do, so I turned to my uncle for some advice. My uncle, let's just say, he's not the gentlest type, for a lack of better words, told me to stop being lazy and get my butt in the gym. Good advice, right? But then proceeded to tell me you can only control what you can control. This made me think different. I realized I shouldn't stress about things I have no control of. The only thing on earth that I could control is myself. At that moment, I decided to make a change. Instead of worrying too much, I focused on getting myself better every single day. It definitely wasn't easy, but step by step, I lost over 40 pounds. Now, I'm not just lighter physically, I feel lighter in my mind and my spirit too. My uncle's advice still helps me to this day. I know what you might be thinking. Why do I overthink everything and how do I stop? Well, it's simple, honestly. It's a 3-letter word: ego. The ego is that self-centered and often inflated sense of identity in our minds that seeks validation, control, and recognition. We all have one. Your overthinking often stems from the ego's insatiable hunger for control. The ego convinces us that we must scrutinize every detail, predict every outcome, and secure certainty. So in this game of control, overthinking becomes the ego's favorite tactic, trapping us in a cycle of constant analysis. We can learn a lot about ego from the co-founder of Apple, Steve Jobs. At one point, Steve Jobs was removed from his own company. During this period, Jobs underwent a significant transformation. Recognizing the need for change, he became more open-minded and willing to collaborate. And when Apple faced financial challenges in the late 1990s, the board decided to bring Jobs back. Upon his return, Jobs displayed a remarkable shift in leadership. Instead of imposing his ideas without considering others, he became more receptive to feedback. Now, this change in attitude contributed to Apple's resurgence, marked by the successful launch of innovative products like iPods and iPhones and iPads that we know today. Steve Jobs' story highlights the power of overcoming ego. Through self-reflection and humility, he not only redefined his leadership style, but also played a pivotal role in Apple's revival. His journey underscores the importance of personal growth and adaptability, showing that checking your ego can lead to positive transformations and lasting success. Here's a technique on how you can check your own ego. Regularly question the motivations behind your thoughts. Is your ego seeking validation, control, or recognition? By recognizing and challenging the ego's influence, you can diminish the need for constant overthinking. Another reason we overthink is our attachments to the illusion of the past and the future. Our minds, in their relentless quest for certainty, replay past mistakes and conjure up future scenarios. The truth is, the present moment is all we truly have. But overthinking blinds us to this reality. According to Eckhart Tolle in his book, the power of now. The best way to combat this is by practicing mindfulness. Set aside a few minutes each day to focus solely on your breath and sensations. By bringing your attention to the present moment, you can break free from the loop of overthinking about the past and the future. In my own personal experience, I started off doing guided shower meditations. I would turn on YouTube, type in 10-minute guided meditation, and I realized in the shower was the place that I overthought the most. So I would turn it on and I would only focus on the words and the voices and the sound and block out all the noise. And eventually, after I practiced this every single day, it helped me to control my inner thoughts. We also overthink because we assign too much importance to everything. Not every thought, person, or concern deserves our mental energy. So by caring about everything, we create a burden of unnecessary worries, intensifying our overthinking cycle. So before investing mental energy in a thought, ask yourself if it truly contributes to your growth and your well-being. Learn to let go of thoughts, your negativity, and people that don't align with your core values and goals. Because our ego craves control, our minds cling to illusions of the past and future, and we assign undue significance to every thought. Breaking free from this overthinking web involves acknowledging the deceptive role of the ego, embracing the present moment, and learning to selectively care about what truly matters. The journey to overcoming overthinking is a dance between understanding these dynamics and reclaiming control over our own thoughts. Now, the thing is, everything I just told you is completely useless because there's still one thing that if you don't fix, you won't be able to move forward. It's your mental toughness. And that's why it's important to check out this video next on my 75 hard journey. It's literally a game changer for leveling up your mindset. If you're ready to crush your overthinking habits and master your mind, this video is your next destination. Hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and let's evolve together. Until next time, stay unstoppable.